The stream notification looks so menacing? What does it look like? Oh, yeah. I need to get a new profile picture. Is the stream live on Twitch right now? Can you guys hear me over there? Is the stream not live on Twitch? Can you guys not hear me over there? Okay. Oh, it's live, okay. Just another quiet morning. I don't remember where we left off last time. Did you have to refresh your stream? Hey, Mr. Mash, how are you today? I think everyone's sleeping still. Myself included. Hey, Aranor, good morning. Man, I did not sleep well last night. I am tired. I kept waking up, like, I think I woke up like 10 times. It was crazy. How are you today, Aranor? You waking up frequently? It happens a lot at your age? I didn't have to get up to use the bathroom if that's what you're talking about. Just kept waking up, and then I go back to sleep, then I wake up, then I go back to sleep, then I wake up. Hey, Diet Salt, how are you today? I was thinking about not streaming today, just because I'm so tired. Just work on the YouTube videos. But then I turned the stream on, so here we are. I got a key for Menace yesterday. I don't know if you guys heard that. I played it a little bit. Maybe I'll play it on stream today. Do you enjoy roguelikes? Yeah. Somebody mentioned that the other day. It looks really silly. Is it like Risk of Rain? Oh, you don't actually like... It's like an auto-clicker kind of thing? Hmm. I liked Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 2 was okay, but I like Risk of Rain a little bit more. That was a little more fun. Guys, I need to wake up. I'm drinking some green tea, but I don't know if that's gonna do the trick. Should have gone for a walk before the stream. Mistakes were made. You guys have access to... Well, actually, I don't know if it was a... offers for everyone, never mind. For Risk of Rain 1 or Risk of Rain 2? They feel like very different games. Because one's a side-scroller and one's 3D. You might make a pot of coffee. Man... I don't know why, but I've been getting, like, jittery lately when I drink coffee. Do you tend to have a way of starting every run, or do you wing it each playthrough? It depends on what difficulty and what kind of challenge I'm doing. If I'm playing a 500% run, I usually start the same way. I have a kind of a starter base that I don't know if you've watched the video I made on YouTube about a starter base. I do something pretty similar to that when I'm trying to win. If I'm playing just like a losing is fun run or something a little more casual, I just wing it. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is a little weird. The first Risk of Rain plays a lot differently. Yeah, I don't have that many hours in Risk of Rain 2. I played a little bit here and there, but I reinstalled it recently, but I only have 21 hours in it. Like, not very much. The first one I have 60 hours in, which is still not a ton, but... Do you guys end up selling your trading cards on Steam? I keep getting random trading cards. No, I give them away? Give them to me. What the heck, man? Send them my way, buddy. Wait, are you saying you give them away and you give them to me? Is that who you give them to? I did? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Is Outer Wilds the one that's like Fallout New Vegas, or is that the one that's like a puzzle game? Okay, yeah, Outer Wilds is like a puzzle game, right? And Outer Worlds is the one that's Fallout-ish. I wanted to play Outer Wilds too. Yeah, Starfield, but good. Yeah. Got him. Are you guys gonna play Slay the Spire 2 when it comes out? I don't know if you're into those kind of card games. I like Slay the Spire 1. Escape from Duckov comes out next month. Anybody gonna play Escape from Duckov? Looks pretty cool. The 3-player co-op Slay the Spire? No. Maybe puzzle game is the wrong way to phrase it. But it's like they call it an open world mystery. It's almost like a modern version of Myst, isn't it? Maybe you never played Myst. It says similar to games you played Fallout 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2, so... If I only have biotech, which DLC would you recommend? I mean, biotech's the best one, so I don't know that you necessarily need more. Odyssey is cool, but I don't know that it's like a must-have. I like Royalty a lot. But again, I don't know that that's a must-have. Well, Royalty adds new psychic abilities that your pawns can get. It adds new items. It adds a new faction, a new ending, where you rank up with the Empire. Ideology adds a bunch of ways to customize your faction for both roleplay opportunities and stat and mood boosts. Anomalies, the horror DLC, so if you don't like horror, just skip that one. Odyssey adds some light space travel, although it's pretty light on the space travel. Absolute needs for quality of life mods? None. There's no such thing. There are no absolute need quality of life mods.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
A less than 3 hope all is well.
Hey, less than 3 you too, buddy. Thanks for the resub, Deacon. Probably not a very good person to ask about mods. Maybe somebody in chat can answer that better. No, I don't play with any mods. I just don't find them necessary. What is happening? Oh, Skirtlord's on the ship. I know. I don't want to risk activating them. I'm not worried about it. I'll build new ones. Steel is so easy to get when you hop from tile to tile. So easy to get. I did leave my cloth behind though. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. We'll grow new stuff here. We need to add some more engines to this thing. But I need more gravlight panels to do that. Actually, this map has very little steel on it. That's okay. There's some over there and some up in the top. No ancient danger? What a bad map. Oh, oops, I was muted. Hey, George. How are you today? Graphite sounds like an energy drink, yeah. It does, doesn't it? Graphite, you'll feel like you're floating. It won't be pleasant. God damn it, I was muted again. Sorry, I keep muting myself. I was just saying, I'm gonna head up here to try to get this grav core. I'm hoping there's gravlight panels there too. Hopefully. A bulk goods trader. Scroat Lord, go be our ambassador. Go be our colony face. Jesse on Impressionism. No. Plants and medical. Oh, that's tempting. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I should get the rooster and the hen. Might be a little tricky to keep on the ship. I need AFK a minute. Be back in a few. All right, I'm back. Are you guys alive? Did everybody die while on AFK? Not literally die. Figuratively die. Too early? That's how I feel right now, man. I did not sleep well last night. I need to shut the stream off and go back to sleep. I think everybody else went back to sleep. Yeah, but I need more graphite panels to actually build anymore. What's the easiest way to get graphite panels? I gotta finish the rest of the circle. There's a lot more to build. Oh, also I need more grav cores. I forgot about that. I don't know where I'm gonna put the grav core at. How you doing today, Chim? Are you tired too? It's just going around. We're all sick with tiredness. Does the core have to be centralized? I don't think so. Here's up yawning. Drinking tea is supposed to help. I thought about doing no caffeine today, and now I realize that would have been a terrible mistake. That would have been a terrible, terrible mistake. I might play RimWorld for just a little bit longer and switch and play some Menace. I want to play Menace. Hey guys, go over to the YouTube stream. Give it a like. Give it a heart button. Why? I don't know. Why not? After all, why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you heart it? Next iceberg vid tomorrow morning, hopefully. It was supposed to be out actually it was supposed to be out yesterday morning. And then it was supposed to be out this morning. But 99% sure it'll be out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. For anyone that signs up to be a member on YouTube, it costs a little bit of money, but for anyone that's interested, you'll have access to the videos early. So people that are members will be able to watch the next iceberg episode this evening. I think Diet Salt was talking about me, not you, just for the record. He's calling me this guy. This guy again. Yeah. Don't take it personally. Because I will. I'll take it personally. Anyway, the iceberg video is almost done. It's like 90% done. I was editing it a little bit before the stream today, too. Just gotta do the last bits of editing, and then it's done. The gameplay is all recorded. It's mostly edited. The voiceover is all recorded. Just gotta make sure it's... Just gotta do the finishing bits. What other perks should I add to the YouTube membership? I feel like there needs to be more perks. I'm not good at coming up with ideas for that. Ugh. Sorry for the yawns. RimWorld's a hard game to play when you're tired because there's not that much that like right now, for example, there's not that really much going on. Like I'm just sitting here looking at my computer. Just watching the colors change. Oh, look, he ran into the ship. He's eating a paste meal. Oh, he's walking out of the ship. There's not a lot to engage with here. Although I guess oh no, we are researching something. I was gonna say I need to make sure they're researching. I guess we could be hunting. It doesn't really wake you up. I need a game that wakes me up. It's a good game to play when you're tired. I guess from a casual standpoint, RimWorld's probably a pretty good game to play when you're tired. Because you just kind of chill. Throw on a TV show or something. Starters, that's actually a good recommendation for when you're tired, because you still have to engage with the game, right? Like, you have to actually still press buttons. I feel like RimWorld's a lot of just waiting for something to happen. I don't even have to have my hands on the keyboard. This dude needs a haircut. We gotta get this dude a haircut. Feels a bit... weird to put a styling station on the ship, but put it over here. No flock of seagulls? I don't get it. Hey, have you guys seen the game Whiskerwood? Oh, she doesn't have any dye. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't ring a bell? Here, I'll show it to you. One moment, please. Tame the Whiskerwood. Harness the world. Mark terrain for mining. Grow your colony. Whisker the wood. It does remind me a bit of the beaver one with more like almost like Factorio stuff going on, like with the conveyor belts and stuff. Although, I guess not that many conveyor belts. There's a demo available for it. It does remind me of the beaver one, yeah. Coming to early access in November. This is the game I just got a key for. Not that one, this one. Yeah, Aranor, I got a key for it yesterday. It's pretty fun. I played it for a little bit last night. Don't mind the RimWorld music in the background.
Nox has landed. Our eyes see everything.
Coordinates loaded and spec'd. Hardware ready to operate at maximum kin potential.
A warrior like you is always a part of the holy flock.
I feel like this is not really the best example of gameplay.
Never come here. Gate Ripper!
Yeah, I'll help in a sec.
Is this a new trailer?
Hardware destroyed.
This is a game made by the developers of Battle Brothers, if you've ever played Battle Brothers.
God protects me.
Fire mission underway.
Neutralized.
It's a turn-based tactical RPG is what they call it.
Death takes my enemies.
Touching them up. These dogs got by. Taking fire.
Jesus Christ.
Enemy hardware.
They keep coming.
Yeah, it's like Battle Brothers, but instead it's squad based and sci-fi. It's pretty cool. I played a little bit last night. It's pretty fun. Might play a little bit on stream today. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty tired. So I might shut the stream off and go for a walk and then work on YouTube videos. Not the second. I don't mean right now. I just mean in general. In general. I would like to expand the ship, though. We got to keep moving. Maybe I'll wake up as we go. Hey, Aaron, you use KeePass, right? I ended up downloading it and migrating all my passwords over, and I have to say, it's actually pretty good. I do like it. My only concern is backing up my passwords. How do you back up your passwords? The agony of Fleeb. The agony of Fleeb. Wait, why should I not accept this? Does anyone else use KeePass? Aaron might be. Oh, okay. You have an NES? What is an NES? What is that? Network attached storage? How expensive is that? Is that the thing that we were looking at the other day? When we were talking about server hosting? How do you back that up? Yeah, but isn't it like a dock that plugs into your router that you plug your hard drives into? It's used for docking. Wait, what? When I Google NAS, I get something wildly different than what you're talking about. That sounds like an awfully expensive way to back up my passwords. Then again, we were talking about using one of those as a way to host a server, right? If I get fiber internet, maybe I need to do that. Fiber is supposed to be available in my area in 6 days. It says in September 30th, 2025. They're 85% done installing the fiber in my area. Guys, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of bored of this run. Should we start a new run? I don't know. Everyone else seems bored of this run too, don't you think? Yeah, it seems like that's kind of the kind of required at this point. I don't know, don't you think this run's been pretty boring so far? Am I alone? I don't know how people have fun with these kind of runs. Maybe I need to play for longer. I know people really spoke very highly of ship runs. I don't know, my instincts have gotten me into some pretty bad places and have led me to some pretty bad decisions. So I don't know if I agree with you there. A run I've wanted to do. A run I've wanted to do. Huh. What is a run I've wanted to do? I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like all the runs that I want to do at the moment would be much better YouTube content than Twitch. Although I guess that was kind of excluded from your question since you were saying independent of, you know. How'd you guys both get caught on fire? I never got a medical bed made, did I? Man, that made so much fire. Good lord. Please, go get your wounds tended. Get your burns tended. Like, I would like to do a dunes run. But there's just... Oh, they didn't fix the fire going through corners, did they? I thought they did. But yeah, I feel like a Dunes run would be so much better on YouTube than trying to stream it. I'd like to do another asteroid run at some point. I don't know the best way to start an asteroid run, though. What else? Oh, you know what? I had a really fun idea for a run where you turn an entire map tile into water and then you leave yourself a small square in the center, like a 3x3 or a 6x6. Just a tiny little square of sand in the center. And you start Naked Brutality. You call it like a castaway run or something? I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, like Waterworld. Yeah, exactly. You could also call it like a raft run where you start with just wooden. Oh, that would be fun too, actually. Where you start with just a square of wood. But again, I almost wonder if those would be better for YouTube. Like, I feel like a lot of these challenge runs would be better on YouTube. Skyblock? Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen the mod called C-Block on Factorio, but it reminds me a lot of that. Kind of like a C-Block run. Although C-Block in Factorio is heavily modded. And allows you to produce everything from the ocean. This wouldn't require mods. This would just be a challenging survival where you'd have to build bridges and stuff. Are you asking why not both? I mean, I guess I could record with my webcam. I mean, I don't have my webcam on right now, so I guess that's kind of a moot point, but I guess I could record while streaming. Yeah, I guess so. No, it's helpful to hear other people's ideas. Very helpful. Yeah, Sky Factory in Minecraft is really fun. I go back and play that every once in a while. There's also another one that was really fun that I played with my nephew called... It's like an underground one where you just start in a little like 5x5 cave. 5x5x5 because it's 3D. Maybe not 5x5, but it's like a small little square, you know, cube in the center of the underground. Yeah, that one's pretty fun. It's very similar to Skyblock, except in this one you can actually mine. I don't think there's any... I don't think you can mine out, like... Like, I don't think there's any resources other than stone, though. Like, I don't think you can dig for iron. I think it's still the same process of having to turn stone into, you know, like sieve it and turn it into your various resources. Content farming method. That sounds distasteful. I guess the vast majority of people who watch my YouTube videos don't watch the stream, so it wouldn't be a huge deal. But the few people who actually watch the stream, I don't know, you wouldn't really want to watch it again with a different commentary, would you? Like, that'd be kind of weird. But again, like, when I'm thinking in the terms of the bigger picture, most people that watch the YouTube videos don't watch the stream. Hey, Source Connect, how are you today? We were just brainstorming run ideas. Feeling kind of bored of this one at the moment. I'm still learning best methods and practices, how I want to run the YouTube channel, so... I'm open to trying new things. Seriously? A Noah's Ark run? Could be fun. A few people have mentioned that already, but it could be fun. Could be fun. Could be fun. And I have so many traps already, it feels really weird to pick these up, but... I really should wait for this cotton to be grown, I realize. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? If I harvest early, we'll still probably get enough. I took all my traps down. I'm gonna get raided. Okay. Is that a sign that I should just shut the game off? Just be done. That's enough video games for today. Time to go outside. Time to touch some grass for a while. Isn't touch grass kind of a weird thing to say? Like, is it really touching if you have shoes on? Like, if I go outside, I wouldn't say I'm touching dirt, right? 'Cause I got shoes on. I don't know. Always bothered me. I never saw it as offensive. Run! Ancient uplink, abandoned colony, and an ancient warehouse. Let's go up there. Here, let's go with some hills. Go with mountain. This is the biggest problem I have with playing on a ship. It's like, what's the... Where's the tension when you can just leave? Oh, big raid? Oh no! Whatever will I do? Where's the easiest way to get, or what's the easiest way to get gravelite panels? It's the easiest place to go for gravelite panels. I need gravelite panels. Well, I guess I still need that grav core. I can't really expand without it anyway, can I? The IDO Bringer. Lightweight, heavy round, shoddy sight. Man, it sucks when your legendary weapon is shitty. I guess heavyweight's okay. Or heavy rounds, I mean. Better aiming time multiplier. Better damage multiplier. Shitty accuracy. I don't know, Diet Salt. I clearly haven't played enough with the ships. What are you doing? Go craft. We need flak vest for everybody. Go flak vest. Does anybody here know what the easiest way to get gravelite panels are? Anyone? No idea? Rip. Well, that's what I'm doing, but I just was hoping there's an easier way. Like, I'm going up to this grav core. But I was hoping there's something I didn't know about. Yeah, orbital traders. Yeah. I was hoping there was some way I didn't know about yet. I think exotic traders sell them. Really? Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that. General bulk traders have them. Interesting. You can craft them after you researched advanced grav tech? Really? Oh. I didn't know that. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Thanks, Eladir. Are you doing any better? That's way down the line? Yeah, it's going to be a while till I get that. Yeah, what about like asteroids with mining stations on them? We did end up naming a character after you. You're a psychopath. What a psycho. What a psychopath. Yeah, I am doing the quests. That's what I've been doing. I was hoping there's an easier way. I'm gonna go to this one. I need to add more engines, but I can't add more engines until I get more graphite panels. I guess, you know, actually, I could remove these floors and get the graphite panels back. That would let me add a couple more engines. You lost your voice at work was a chore. That sucks. Too much screaming? Eldir is actually the lead singer of a death metal band. I don't know if you guys knew that. Oh, you're sick? Oh, that sucks. Okay, everybody has flag vests now. Perfect. We got helmets, we got flag vests. We're doing a little bit better. Hopefully no liver shots. There is an ancient danger on this map. I think we're gonna have to go for it. Maybe we wait until the cooldown's up though. 2.5 days. Maybe we wait for that. Oh my god, look at the freezer. Oh my god. We could make heavy SMGs for everybody. Probably a little bit better than pump shotguns. Let's go for it. Len does not like making chem fuel all day long. A couple more jumps and we'll be there. I would have thought people would have been happy that you don't do things like Starbucks does them. Isn't Starbucks awful? Why would you want them to do things like Starbucks? Do we have any plasteel on the map? Nope. Any uranium? We do have uranium. That would work. There might be plasteel in Ancient Danger. I feel like we almost need Len to be crafting first. We need somebody who's on construction that isn't on crafting. Maybe mechs would make sense here. Then again, we need a mech link first. We don't have a mech link. Sleeping alone. Oh yeah, you're married. That's right. Misty and Scroat Lord got married. The ones who kept rejecting each other. They're married now. They finally wore each other down. One person would ask the other out and they'd get rejected, then the other one would ask the other one out and they'd get rejected. They just kept rejecting each other back and forth. Cuboid 66310. Okay, that's weird to use different numerals together, but an engraving on this furniture shaped like Q. We'll call her Misty because that's her nickname. Sitting next to the chess table, tense with energy. A white aurora shines in the background. There's a clown in the distance. What the fuck is a clown doing there? Illustration relates to Misty relaxing at a chess table. Alright. Why is there a clown in the background? I have unanswered questions. Why are you going all the way up there? Why don't you read down here? What's wrong? They don't need a table, do they? I guess the kneel pillow is more comfortable? It's kind of weird. Oh my god, we have so much leather. We need a trader to come by. Is that a slight at one of the Wizard of Oz characters? That's not cool, man. That's not cool. They didn't do anything to you. One of them didn't have a brain, right? Wait, what is it? Maybe it wasn't the brain. Yeah, one of them didn't have a brain, right? Am I just completely misremembering that? Maybe I don't have a brain. That would be a good excuse. If I only had a brain. Yeah, brain, heart, and courage. Yeah. One was a brain, right? Like, how did he function, though? No, I'm making a circle ship, flying saucer. Yeah, if I only had a brain was definitely a song he sang. The lion lacked courage, the Tin Man lacked a heart, and the Scarecrow lacked a brain. Is that right? You'd think it was the Scarecrow that lacked courage, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, but don't you need a brain to acknowledge the fact that you're made of straw and fire is very dangerous to you? Like that seems very wise to be afraid of fire as a scarecrow. That doesn't check out. That does not check out. At the end of Wizard of Oz, don't we find out that Dorothy was just in a coma the whole time? And she was just dreaming? Man, stories where you find out at the end the character was dreaming the whole time, that's shitty. That's bad storytelling. That's not cool, man. That is not cool. Maybe it was one of those Shuangxi situations. Zhuang, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's deeper than you think. Dorothy didn't live in Kansas. She lived in Oz. She hit her head at the end of the adventure and fell into a coma and had a dream that she was in Kansas. Nobody dreams of Kansas? You've never had a bad dream before? It was a nightmare. She woke up in the middle of the Dust Bowl. Was Scrollord just asleep but drowsy? Did you guys see that? Maybe he hadn't gone to sleep yet. Forgot to reassign his bed. Dude was asleep and drowsy at the same time. I know how that goes. That's how I am today. That's exactly how I feel. I'm currently dreaming, aren't I? None of you guys are real. I mean, none of this text on the screen is real. I assume you guys aren't real, but the text that I'm seeing, this text on the screen is not real. What's the inspiration for ship's design? The ship is not going to... What you see right now is about a third of the ship. It's not going to look like this when I'm done. I ran out of space. I don't have any more room in the grav... Well, I got a few more tiles I could put in, but I ran out of gravlight panels and I don't have much room left. So we're going to get a grav core and some more gravlight panels. It's actually going to be a circular ship with some hallways in the center for kill box stuff. Yeah, Skarboski, if you're not subbed to the channel, I assume you are a bot. And if you're subbed, I assume you're not a bot, because what kind of person would program a bot to pay me money? That's insane. That's absolute insanity. But what, like 3/4 of the internet is bot traffic, so 3/4 of you guys are bots. Did you guys see that Twitch is actually cracking down on view bots? And lost a substantial amount of their viewers? Did you guys see this? There was an article about it, comparing their viewership numbers and the drop that occurred after they started cracking down on view bots. Who would have thought? Who would have guessed it? Dragon Hunter, you're currently subscribed to the channel, so that's guaranteed you're not a bot. 100% confirmed not a bot. It's a scientific fact. Yeah, ultimately this is going to wrap around the circle in the exact same sort of circular shape, and then the entrance will be up here. So you can kind of imagine what it'll look like when it's done. I had plans drawn out for it, but I didn't want to keep remaking them over and over again. No, unfortunately I haven't, Rob. I don't know why I haven't, but I've never done a blind sight playthrough. Don't bots get gifted subs like all the time? Oh, shit. You make a very good point. I didn't think about that until just now. Absolute flaw in my hypothesis. I call it a theory, but we'll call it a hypothesis. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, bots will get gifted subs. You guys have to stop gifting subs on this channel. No more gifting subs. You're making the bots appear real. Don't do that. Well, if you're subbed, you might be a bot. But bots definitely don't tip the channel or use bits. Bots definitely don't gift subs. You can't gift memberships on YouTube, so anyone that becomes a member on YouTube is definitely not a bot. Let's go ahead and open up the Ancient Danger. That is not that bad. We could handle it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I already have a couple runs in mind for what the next couple YouTube runs are going to be. I'm going to do I think the next one is going to be I don't know what I'm going to call it. Like a castaway challenge maybe, or a C-block challenge, or I don't know what I'm going to call it. But essentially the run is... Hold that thought. Essentially what I'm going to do is turn the entire tile to water. Every single block will be water. I'll delete all of the terrain. Oh man, that's a pretty good combat pawn. Halt! In the name of the law! Oh my. Hold on, I'll finish that thought after this fight. Oh, you murdered her after she went down! Why'd you do that? Yeah, test rounds do suck. Oh, he shot its arm off. Awesome. Okay, so the next run I'm planning on doing for YouTube is a run where you turn the entire map into water, and then you create literally no resources, nothing. You delete all the stones, you delete all the minables, you delete the ancient dangers, everything. You delete everything. And you create a... It'll either be a sand square in the center of the map. I'm thinking either a 3x3 or a 5x5. Or it'll be a wood square. I haven't decided on this yet. It's either going to be sand or it'll be wood. If it's sand, it'll be like a castaway on an island. If it's wood, it'll be like somebody surviving on a raft. And you start with a naked character. Naked brutality. And then you have to build up your village. Yeah, it will be very much like the floating atoll or whatever they call it in Waterworld. That little village, that floating village they visit. By the way, guys, is H not one of the best Tool songs in existence, or what? What a great song. Which one? H? I'm sure you've heard H before. How would you get wood? You can grow wood via bonsai tree plant, bonsai pots, or trade for it. Yeah, Dysol, I dare say there's not a single Tool song that is bad. Like, they're literally all good. Every single one of them. They're all fantastic. I'm a big fan of Tool, though, so... I think the real question is, can raids arrive in shallow water? Yeah, so essentially you would be forced to build your entire base on heavy bridges. Or if you go the more raft route... Oh, hey, H joined. Fuck yeah, look at this guy. So yeah, if you go the raft route, then you could build some of it on just light bridges. Yeah, the problem with fibercorn in a run like that is that you have to grow in hydroponics, and that's just... That's rough. It's a bit of a waste. The village in Avatar The Last Airbender, that's all bridges. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've watched that. Scroat Lord, you can use the cook skill trainer. Somebody recently told me, and I only just learned this recently. Somebody recently told me that the ideology that the ancient soldiers start with always has human primacy. I didn't know that. It's kind of cool. You always get human primacy from these guys. You can get raids showing up from shallow water since 1.6. Perfect. So that run will be absolutely doable then. That was the big concern, is would raids show up in the shallow water? Yeah, I think that would be a really cool run. What would the win condition be? Still rocket launch, like normal runs. Although I am starting to think that I should do some playthrough series on YouTube where we have alternative win conditions. Like, I see some videos popping up that are like, I survived for 200 days on an asteroid, and I think to myself, wait, I don't have to do full playthroughs? People will watch a 200-day playthrough? What the fuck? What have I been doing with my life? I've been uploading full playthroughs. Is that how you build up your own following, the human thing? I don't understand the question. Can you explain a little bit what you mean? What do you mean by following? Like ideology? Human primacy is a meme that gives you production specialists, if that's what you're confused about. So basically the reason I brought it up is that human primacy is very, very powerful for production specialist. Production specialist gives you +1 quality to anything you build, construction or crafting. So if it's excellent, like let's say you build a bed and it would have been excellent, it will now be masterwork. If you build a bed and it's masterwork, it's now legendary. So this is the only way in the game right now to get a legendary without a inspiration. So human primacy is really, really powerful. But the reason they suggested it is that if you didn't want to have human primacy as your primary, as one of your primary memes in your primary ideology, like let's say in my primary ideology, I wanted 3 other memes. We could still have a secondary ideology in the colony. We could still leave our crafter as a machinism ideology. So we'd have 2 ideologies in the colony. We wouldn't have to dedicate one of our primary memes just to get production specialist. Yeah, I have a CS run going on YouTube if you want to go watch it. Episode 4 will be uploaded tomorrow morning. If you're interested. Who's next on the naming list? Wolf Harrington? We are naming pawns after people who sub on Twitch. Anyone who becomes a member on YouTube, you'll get named as a character in one of my runs. We have a list, so you'll get added to the list. If you tip using Cash App or Venmo or Stream Elements, I guess there's super chats on YouTube too you can do. I don't know how much those cost. Anyone who uses bits, any amount of bits, any amount of tip, even 1 bit or 1 cent, get you added to the naming list. Hey, Antique Raven. The circle ship is not very circular yet.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Still a bot, Mr. Destructoid.
Thank you for the resub. Yes, resubbing also gets you added to the naming list. So thank you for the resub, Dragon Hunter. You're on the list. Yep, you're on a watch list. Keep an eye on that guy. Since you resubbed, though, we know that you didn't get gifted a sub, so we know you're not a bot. What a relief. Glad that guy's not a bot. That would have been really awkward. We can't get bot subs anymore? Well, no, earlier we were talking about how you can be certain that somebody who is subbed to the channel is not a bot. Because my logic was, well, nobody would program a bot to give me money. It's just inconceivable. But then somebody said, if somebody gifts subs in a channel, a bot can receive the gifted sub. So I realize, oh, that doesn't work out, does it? Because a bot could be receiving a gifted sub. I see a bot in chat. They got a gifted sub. They're still a bot. You underestimate strangers' kindness? Nah, I can't see it. I can't see a bot subbing to a channel. Who would program a bot, a chat bot, to give somebody money? I don't know. I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, time to depart. We got another pawn. We got some armor. We're going to leave some traps behind, but that's fine. Misty, hurry, you son of a... Ooh, what's this? Ruins. Definitely go in there. Wait, hold on a second, because this is an ancient warehouse. Let's go to the ancient warehouse. They got cool stuff there. A really nice rich guy. Yeah. Wait, where's the warehouse? I don't know any of those, though. I'm sure they exist somewhere. What was that noise? Is that the quail? Is that the noise a quail makes? That was adorable. I didn't know quails made such an adorable noise. Yeah, let's take you off construction for now. Honestly, just put you on bed rest for now. Go sleep. Who needs food? Got a casual pool table in here. He's dead. Oh shit! Didn't even notice the turret there. That's not great. Charge! Recheck's so good against those turrets. There's just a guinea pig in the warehouse. That guinea pig actually owns this warehouse. Yeah, it also works on the bigger turrets. You can destroy them before they blow up. Hey, we got grav light panels. Awesome. It was worth coming here. Ancient long... Oh, you can't open that one. Alright, well, that's done. Let's extend our circle. We can't place that many more. Why is this quail in prison? This quail did some bad stuff. It's a bad hombre. We got it locked away for your safety. Well, maybe not a war criminal, but like a criminal against humanity. I can only fit 7 more floors in. Let's go ahead and add more engines. Wolf Harrington's fully healed. Nice. You can go back to construction now. Is that a heart on your forehead? You need a better helmet than that. You can only have 4 small engines, correct? Oh yeah, you can only have 4. My bad. Okay, well, new plan. I thought it was 6, but nope, it's 4. Plan B. The crime quail. The crimiquail. That's all right. Let's oh yeah, I've only got 7 more. New plan actually. Plan C. Did you ever finish the child only challenge? What happened to that? Well, I was working on the family only run and the child only challenge right before the DLC came out. And then the DLC hit, and I had to make a tough decision. I really wanted to move on to DLC content. but I didn't want to abandon the runs. So instead of abandoning both runs, I decided I'll abandon the... I'm not doing the child-only challenge right now. So I'm finishing the family-only run, and then moving on to... Well, I've already moved on to DLC content, but... The plan is to finish the family-only run, and at some point in the near future, restart the child-only run using DLC content. So like maybe a asteroid with only children, or a ship with only children, something like that. That's kind of the plan right now. Yeah, kids in space, something like that. Kids in space. So unfortunately, yeah, the child-only run is done for now. I'll end up deleting those episodes and then replacing them with like a full child-only series. Kids on a Stranded Island, Lord of the Flies style playthrough? Maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. That could be really fun. Expires in 13 hours. This seems really worth taking and then just leaving. Let's do some hunting. Children of the Stars, they abduct all the bad adults. Yeah, like something like that I think could be really fun. But yeah, unfortunately, the child-only run was started at the least convenient time possible. I had no idea the DLC was going to come out. Very unfortunate. I still have a few more episodes to upload to the family-only run, and then we'll be done with non-Odyssey DLC content for a while. Well, actually, really, all future videos will probably have Odyssey on. I don't see why not. It won't be like Anomaly. I mean, what do I need Anomaly on for? Nobody ever expects RimWorld DLC, then it happens? Yeah. I feel like there are a few people that get a heads up that it's coming ahead of time, but I am not one of them. They don't tell me anything. If I was more active on the developer Discord, they probably would, but oh well. Better? Oh no, we're at 503. Oh. Okay. We can fix this. We can fix this. Let's remove these for now. Temporarily. Weird that Twitch sent me a notification that I got that new emote. Was it from a hype train? Not today, I don't think. Yesterday, maybe. We're having a party. Congrats for what? A party? Social fight in the middle of the party. You sons of bitches. I completely forgot to keep converting Wolf. He's probably already regained. Oh no, he's pretty low. Alright, there we go. It doesn't take very much to start a hype train, just for the record. It's like 3 subs or something. No. It costs a lot. 3 subs in 2025. That's like $30, man. That's like $30. I stopped doing subs. Too expensive. You know what's not as catchy? $11 footlong. They couldn't make a song out of that. There's no jingle for $11 footlong. You haven't had Subway. Wait. This is the guy who says Subway is better than Jimmy John's, and you haven't eaten Subway in years? What the fuck, man? Why Kelvin instead of a mod to show both? I don't play with mods. This is an unmodded playthrough. No, I'm not in STEM field. I don't prefer Kelvin. I used to use Fahrenheit, and people came in and bitched about Fahrenheit. Tried to get me to switch to Celsius. But you know what you don't do? You don't give in to people who are complaining. That's no way to live life. But I didn't want to listen to him complain, so I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. So you know what I did? I switched to Kelvin, and now nobody complains. They just ask, why do you play in Kelvin? Exactly. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? You'll be surprised how easy it is to learn how to interpret Kelvin to a sensible thing, more intuitive thing. Room temperature is like 294, 295. Anything over 300 is hot. Anything below 280 is cold. Anything below 273 is frozen. That's easy. That's all you need to know. Super simple. You don't need to know any more than that. Over 300 hot. Under 280 cold. That's it. Simple. $280 and $300 are not hard numbers to remember. That's easy. If you can remember Fahrenheit, you can remember 280 and 300. 300 hot, 280 cold. Easy. It's outdoors, or 291, right? So that's almost room temperature. Pretty comfortable out. Inside, my freezer, 260. Pretty cold. Like I said, 273. Under that, frozen. At the end of the day, it's not really that important. If you see hypothermia on the right-hand side, that's when you know it's important. If you see heat stroke on the right-hand side, that's when you know it's important. Other than that, I would not worry about the temperature, personally. I mean, you know how often I look at the temperature in a playthrough? Almost never. Just shy of never. Honestly, I haven't looked at the temperature a single time in this playthrough until you mentioned it. I don't look. There's no point. What do I need to know what the temperature is? I don't. I get a warning when my characters are getting hypothermia. I get a warning when they're getting heat stroke. That's what's important. We got this neat little overlay. Actually, it's kind of warm in here with the generators running. See, it's above 300. Hot. That's toasty. They don't mind, though. Well, that sounds not very fun. You don't have to worry about that here. You can't translate Kelvin to Fahrenheit in your head like you can with Celsius. Wait. Hold on a second. You're saying you can easily translate Celsius to Fahrenheit, but you can't translate from Kelvin to Fahrenheit? That doesn't make sense to me. Translating from Kelvin to Celsius is the easiest part. You just subtract 273. 288 minus 273. It's 15 Celsius out. Translating from Celsius to Fahrenheit is the hard part. You gotta multiply it by 1.8, which is 27, and then add 32. So it's 59 Fahrenheit outside. Actually, it's back up to 297 again, so that's not true, but The 9/5. No, you're doing... No, that's the hardest. You're making it too harder than it needs to be. 1.8. Multiply by 1.8. Add 32. Simple maths. That dude's playing pool in the abandoned warehouse. That's funny. Three colonists idle. I suppose they should be doing something. I'd like to leave. Like go up to these ruins. The ruins. I don't have any room for it though. I thought about it, but I just don't have any room. Where am I gonna put them? I guess I could fit the poker table in here, but... Stash them in a stockpile for now? Yeah, but they're so easy to make. 75 wood, 50 cloth. Easy. I got extra cloth if I need it. Could deconstruct them for cloth, actually. That's not a bad idea. We gotta get this guy a new beard. What are you talking about? I have a shelf in my freezer. It's right there. It gets used when it needs to get used. Actually, truthfully, I think it is unassigned at the moment. But that's because I don't need it. Not right now. Any excess meat gets turned into chem fuel. Oh my! Look at those ruins. Those are cool. I want to land on the water. Perfect. What a cool map. We overheated the engines. 7 days to take off. Yeesh. The ruins are a pretty cool map to start on. Like if you want to build a base on the ruins, they look pretty cool. Uh-oh. Hunter trap. I hate these things. First room hunter trap. Now off to a good start. Oh god, another hunter trap. Oh, hello dear, no. Oh my god, you made it out of there barely. Okay, we're having bad luck with hunter traps. I don't know. I personally kind of hope they stop making more DLC. I feel like Ledion Studios is overdue for a new video, like a new game. Yeah, getting a hunter trap to the face is rough. Elder's fine though. She's a psychopath. She doesn't care. Nah, RimWorld's getting too expensive for new players. They're reaching Paradox Studios level. Yeah, wouldn't you much rather have RimWorld 2 than a new DLC? I would be okay with that too. I would be happy with that too. If they took the first 3 DLC and made them free, I'd be perfectly okay with them continuing to make DLC. But I think we can all agree there's a line where at a certain point it becomes unacceptable. Like we're at about what, like $200 for the game? And when you include all of the content? I haven't looked lately. I don't know what the actual total number is on Steam right now. Maybe closer to 150? Something like that. Probably closer to 150. Still, though, that's kind of crazy. I paid $15 for RimWorld when I first started playing. I know that was just the base game with not any of the extra content. I recognize that, but... I just mean from the perspective of a brand new player who's getting into the game for the first time. I, for one, get a little off-put when I see so many DLC for so much money. Yeah, I bought RimWorld back when you had to buy it off the website. Before it was on Steam. That was like Alpha 15, maybe? Maybe 14? That was a long time ago. Anyway, to answer your question, what would you like to see in RimWorld 2? Like, if we're talking just absolute ideal wish list, like if I could have anything I wanted in RimWorld 2, I'd really only change one thing, and that would be to make RimWorld a completely open world game. So instead of having a world map that you go tile from tile, you literally just go to the edge of the screen and you keep walking. You just continue on. There'd be a fog of war, and the fog of war would be revealed around any of your active characters and hidden when a character leaves. Don't get me wrong, I don't actually think they'll do that for RimWorld 2, but I'm just, you know, if I could have anything in RimWorld 2, that's what it would be. A purely open world colony builder. Where caravans had to actually travel on the map. If you want to go raid a new colony, you have to walk there, like your colonists walk across the map now. Raiders would actually come from somewhere and walk to your colony. You could intercept them on the way. Like, imagine you build in the mountains and there'd be certain choke points around that you could intercept raids at. You have little outposts that look out for danger. Diet Salt, you'd want more automation production chains. I agree with that, like Dwarf Fortress style. I agree with that. That'd be cool. I'd love to see a new bill system, like a centralized bill system for crafting. You could have things like radars that give you vision beyond your settlement. Yeah, see, wouldn't that be awesome? Is it realistic? No. Could modern computers handle it? Maybe not. I like to think though that with a good fog of war system, it could be done. Maybe it would get really laggy. I don't know. We're just talking ideally here though. Just a complete dream wish list. Yeah, like Minecraft's a good example, right? Like they do that with Minecraft has an essentially infinite world, right? Minecraft servers don't get that laggy. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was thinking. That anything in the fog of war just wouldn't get rendered. It would have to just be some code running in the background that keeps track of what's where. I'm not a computer programmer, so I don't know how hard that would be. I like to think that it would be possible, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there'd be hurdles and limitations that may mean that you can't do something like that, but I don't know. Like, look at Kenshi though. Like Kenshi does that. Admittedly, Kenshi doesn't have a randomized map, but like think of RimWorld mixed with Kenshi, right? If you merge those two things, that would be my ideal RimWorld 2. Oh, see, that would be sweet. Yeah, dynamic roads that build up. You could even have like actual road building. And have different levels of roads. That would be my dream RimWorld 2. It could also be kind of cool to see them do a spin-off where you can play on Industrial Worlds or Glitter Worlds, and maybe it would be a little bit more like The Sims. A little bit less like surviving raids and a little bit more like a slice of life kind of game. That could be kind of cool. I don't think we'll see RimWorld 2 for many years. Probably not. We might not ever see RimWorld 2. It might not even be a thing they ever want. There was a tweet a while back where Tynan stated his end goal was that he wanted people to still be playing RimWorld in the next century, so... So maybe his idea is really just to keep updating RimWorld and not ever make a sequel, just RimWorld 1 the whole time. You're learning dev and you think it's 100% doable? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Aaron, you're still waiting for Falling Frontier? I haven't heard anything about that. Although I'm feeling more hopeful now that we have some news about Menace. Falling Frontier is also a Hooded Horse game, right? Yeah, Hooded Horse publisher. Oops. Sorry, I just opened the trailer. Oops. I just hope that eventually we get what you mentioned earlier, where they end up just rolling the first few deals, or, you know, rolling... Maybe every new DLC they come out with, they roll another DLC into the base game. So they put a cap on how much money you have to spend as a brand new player. Truth be told, I don't mind the price, personally. I'm not complaining about the price from my perspective. Full transparency, cards on the table. I get the DLC for free. I don't pay for the DLCs. But I like to think of it from the perspective of somebody who's getting into RimWorld for the first time. And I don't know, maybe it's selfish of me to want new people playing RimWorld, because I think to a certain degree it is selfish. I want more people playing RimWorld because more people will watch RimWorld videos and will watch RimWorld streams. But that being said, yeah, when I think of myself as a brand new player and I look at the Steam page and I see all those DLC for $19.99 or $25 or $24.99, I think that is a lot. Yeah, more RimWorld players means more funds being put in the game. Yeah, exactly. I think if they started doing that soon, like for the next DLC made royalty-based game, I think that would be reasonable. That still seems like a lot of income for them. But that being said, for the next DLC, I do wonder what they plan on doing, or you know, what mods they plan on rolling into the game. Yeah, Pillow Kitty. You're worried it goes the Sims route, and after enough DLCs, the game starts to buckle. That's basically the exact same thing I'm worried about. Or that they get the same reputation that Paradox has. I've heard of quite a few people who look at Paradox and they just don't want to get into it because there's so many DLC you have to get. At least with RimWorld, they have done a fair job. Misty, no. They've done a fair job of not making the DLCs required. It's not like Paradox games where if you're missing a DLC, you're missing core mechanics. And the game is less fun without it. Oh, gold. Yeah, I don't really need gold. Misty, this is a bruise, right? Yeah. You're good. Your left arm is painful. It's not worth replacing it with a prosthetic quite yet. Gotta chop that thing off. Oh god, no, 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 no. Sell for grav plates? Yeah, if I can actually get a trader. Oh yeah, David isn't. Yeah, Dave. I didn't realize you had already mentioned The Sims. Yeah. How many DLC does The Sims have for it now? Do they keep coming out with the same amount of DLC for each Sims? I feel like the Sims 3 is the last one I played. Maybe the Sim. Which Sims are they on now? Yeah, I gotta be careful adding wealth. Like, even the wealth from 56 gold is fairly substantial. Sims 5 now? Hmm. Let's tend up. Yeah, I'm still hopeful that Ledion Studios will still address the problem sooner or later. I suppose there's also the problem of the fact that the established fans are more than happy to pay the money. And for good reason. Like, I personally have like 8,000 hours in this game now, something like that. Like, the dollars per hour for me personally is hilariously low. It's like a 100th of a penny per hour or something when you do the math. It's really, 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 really small. Like, so it doesn't bother me at all, but Sims 5 is in development, so it's 4. Okay. I haven't followed The Sims in a while. I might have played Sims 4. I remember watching Lyric play The Sims, and it was really, really entertaining. He created a development sweatshop for a programmer sweatshop for his character. He made his character, I think he was a game developer or a computer programmer, but he forced him to work all the time. It was pretty funny. You just gotta practice. You get better at RimWorld as you practice. It's like anything in life. Just gotta practice. Let's grab that gold and we'll trade it to this person. Just seeing what they have first. A crafting skill trainer is probably exactly what we need. I do not have enough. I could trade my animal pulsar and one of the components and get the skill trainer. Oh no, I still wouldn't have enough. Rip. So I guess the Insanity Lance is probably the best bet then. I think I am going to trade away one of these components. We'll need the components later on, but I don't really want them sitting around. That's the thing. We need 2 for the fabrication bench. And one for the... I do need 3, and it's only... yeah, I guess I'll hold on to them. Trade the animal pulsar. Trade the plasteel. The plasteel I could use for turrets. I think I'll hold off on that. It's not that hard to find turret or find plasteel. Yeah, Glitter World Medicine's really good. I don't normally recommend selling components, but we probably could get away with it just because we're hopping from tile to tile and they all have components on them. We'll sell 2. I won't miss 2. I'll survive without 2. We'll get that nice and sandy lance. I suppose we should explore the rest of this. Could sell the insect jelly. Trades pretty well. A hell of a hallway. Uh-oh. Run! Ooh. Okay, well, you didn't lose any body parts. That's good. Just hobble back to the base. It's fine. Limp back to the base? That's better. Limp back to the base. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'm gonna run some ads while I'm gone. Appreciate folks hanging out today. Make sure you follow on Twitch and make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Alright. I'm back. I just saw your picture on Discord, Diet Salt. That's nice. At least they're going for historical accuracy, though. Probably only going to play for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go finish up the next episode of Sea Ice. The next episode of the Iceberg Run, I mean. It is Sea Ice, but... yeah, I've always been meaning to play. Just haven't brought myself to actually buy it yet. And now EU5 is coming out in like a month and a half. So I have to ask myself, is it even worth picking up Victoria 3 at this point? Probably not. EU5 looks pretty sick. 5 weeks, not even a month and a half. What are we even doing here anymore? 2.4 days. I guess there could potentially be some loot in the ruins. I like the hallway layout, but they need more choke points. What's the interrogation room? Oh, hello. Should we? Dare we? Oh my god, it's Dankman. Run! No. What? No. What? No. Just from micro mistakes. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going, Dangman? Come back, you son of a bitch. Ooh, took 2 to the head. Oh, he's got a venom talent. He's a pyromaniac with 17 shooting. My god. No, 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 no. Where are you going? It's going to attack my ship? Let's arrest him. Steal that Venom Talon. Venom Talon's not very good, but... I'll take it anyway. We need a light in here. Am I the only person that likes to keep my lights symmetrical? Kind of hard to do that on a ship, though. Unless I just add another light. It seems like a waste of electricity. Let's just use herbal medicine to try to rip this thing off his hand. It's a delicate procedure. Yank. Yoink. Whichever is proper. There you go. He's considered guilty. Guilty. Yeah, aesthetics over efficiency. You're probably right. Probably should add another one. I'd like to hunt that Mega Sloth. We should do that. Well, we don't really need batteries. Oh, let's get auto doors. Uh-oh. Manhunting tortoises? Oh no. I guess we have time to pull our traps up. Turn our turrets off. They're coming right for us! Slowly. We can't leave for 1.5 days. The turtles will just hang out outside. They'll be our guardian, our guard dog, our guard turtles, guard tortoises. Maghar is Leonard's sister. Uh-oh. Depressive wimp? Oh, God. Sorry, Len. Sorry about your sister. Couldn't save her even if we wanted to. I wonder if she'll die. Wait, what the hell? She just got up and walked away. She disappeared. All right, well, never mind. She's fine. Everything's fine. We do have this corpse here that we need to get rid of. think I am going to put auto doors everywhere in here. Well, let's move on to the new tile. I don't know if I'm going to end up making it to the relay before the end of the stream. I'm gonna make it one more jump at least. I don't know what triggered the wasps. One of the turtles, maybe. We're gonna lose some stuff, but that's okay. And away we go! Ooh, we leave the quail behind. Oh, I don't even have enough chem fuel. Ancient toxic vent and increased pollution? No, I'm good. I'm good, but thanks. It's gonna be a no from me. I guess this is as good a spot as any. Are we gonna smash the alpaca? Oh my god. They just smashed a herd of alpaca. Oh, the bottom of the ship. You haven't thought about the bottom of the ship? The gore. Oh, it's awful. A housewife named Holler. Holla, 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 holla. Wasn't intention. I mean, honestly, you can't blame me, right? I wasn't flying the ship. How can you blame me? How can you say I'm a monster when I was not flying the ship? I'm not the pilot. Blame the pilot. It's not my fault. Luke's many enemies. How do you have many enemies as a 10-year-old child? Oh man, did I just completely forget to convert Wolf? Oh, we were so close and then I just dropped the ball on that. I really dropped the ball on that one. Oh, now he's more certain than ever. Well, fine. Go haul the corpse. See how certain you are after that. We'll arrest you if we have to. I don't think AI is involved to begin with. You can add an AI pilot assist, but I think to begin with you don't. Like there's an object, like an AI object you can place that gives you a higher piloting efficiency, but I think by default it's just the pawn piloting, right? Oh no, did you just give him good medicine? God dang it. Happens, I guess. Well, the AI is an alcoholic, Aces. He's been drinking again. Yeah. Chem fuel is just ethanol. This bad boy runs on moonshine. It's 200 proof. So far we've been at it for 93 days, and I gotta tell you guys, the pacing of a ship run is... It's not my thing. It's not my kind of run. I'll try to keep the complaining to a minimum, but it's not my kind of run. It just feels slow. I feel like I'm making no progress. I'm just kind of... doing I don't even know what. I am making my way towards a Grav Core, so I got that going for me. I mean, I guess we have gotten heavy SMGs, flak vests, and helmets for everyone, so there's progress there, but in general, it doesn't really feel like a lot of progress is being made. Yeah, being able to jump from the raids does kind of take away some of the tension, doesn't it? Or all of the tension. Well, only 22 hours we can jump again. Just need more chem fuel. Ooh, we're gonna need more food. Alright guys, I'm going to pause here for the day. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to go work on the next episode of the Iceberg series. That should be up in the morning tomorrow at 10 a.m. if you're interested in that. If you want to watch it tonight, if you become a member on YouTube, you get to watch the videos that are uploaded as soon as they're uploaded. You don't have to wait for them to be made public. If you're interested in that sort of thing. Anyway, thanks for hanging out today. I will see you guys tomorrow in the